Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand.
Wait, time out.
Are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna boom, go back like that.
They'll try and throw for it.
No, I did not say. I said I was gonna do.
If we had $1 for every time we heard a team talk about explosive plays and how valuable they are, we probably wouldn't have to work very much. We just saw a big one there. And then they tried to go explosive again, going for 2.
Yeah, is that a little too risky, you think? Just kick the extra point?
You know, I'm all about points, and if I feel good about my kicker, I go ahead and do that. But with that ball at the 2-yard line, going for 2, I think it's awfully tempting for teams nowadays.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent, too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it. But otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
That's going to be caught. It's Jakobi Meyers. So the completion good for 7 there, and it's second down. First carry now for Alexander Madison. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now it's O'Connell. This is screen to Abdullah. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on third down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go Madison up the middle. And a short gain down to about the 33. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, and he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
He was losing it.
They'll try and run with him. He won't get there.
Good job, good job, good job.
Short of the line to gain. The Raiders tried on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
I forgot we lost.
Now it's Jackson.
That's Scott right there. Oh my God, this is Scott.
Second down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back. He's flinging it around.
I didn't know I saw him throwing it to
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down.
Lead 15.
Kind of just feel laser focus and confidence about him.
Size zone, no size
We saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they thought
I'm out of there.
coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice. They went through 2-minute drill, and they went through all the different ball hardly hit the
Come on,
ground.
ball. What is this?
Yeah, he might be locked in for this one. I
Open.
like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 49 yards. And the Ravens add 6 to their lead.
As more and more up-tempo football creeps into the NFL game, some coaches don't think time of possession matters anymore. I believe we found one of them.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. They start the drive with a duel.
Get it out of there! Stop
it! Here, going down back at the 28.
Holding offense.
Oh, it's offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330 pounds to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back.
He's got a man complete. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. It's a big play there for Vegas. 43 yards.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On first down, Abdullah. And he gets stopped up at the 31.
Yeah, we should have been 0.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's a give to Madison running right. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Here's O'Connell. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He's into space past the 25. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And they go play action here with O'Connell. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a bit. And that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And he's going to go down again. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Back deep is Steven Sims. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers set to take over once more. And he's had an early impact on the games. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Play action. Now Jackson. Looking deep here for Flowers. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers with his second touchdown. This opening quarter.
He's on YouTube posterized. Head tap, put my balls on his head.
You're gonna get me banned from YouTube.
His guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he's going to be stopped. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belting. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Check.
Again, it's Abdullah. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of it so far. They stacked him up pretty well. But when you're trying to run the football, something you got to play a long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
You hear me hit that?
Just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line.
You know, I just said.
And a penalty accepted.
Automatic first down.
Who's you? I remember 14. Right, it said number 23.
Once again on now, O'Connell to throw.
Oh my God!
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on.
I'm gonna do like this. No, I'm gonna okay. This is cool. Gotta do that. Cut that way.
Survive.
It's
You
incomplete.
straight.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
What you mean?
Dang. We keep it in the long though. Too good.
They're still not in field goal
I'm
range
gonna
yet.
go straight. You better.
And not allowing that turnover to
This way?
hurt.
No, you go straight.
That's a game off the one.
Jackson.
No.
They'll let this go for
Come on,
the end
anyway.
zone.
No. Learn!
And it's knocked away.
We'll make this one.
Lead.
Okay.
But don't mind getting a little physical as well.
Do something.
Coverage on that play, knocking that pass away.
From the gun, Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up fourth down. To throw again is Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
My cousin had QB. He sucks like QB.
Not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Now it's 2nd and 10. Abdullah. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, here's O'Connell. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. And he's got to a fast start.
That's a flag.
Pretty good numbers already.
Flag. Hit your girlfriend back.
Offense set at the line for this next
Flag.
drive.
Hit your girlfriend in the back.
Time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it.
So-
How does that translate
Oh,
here? I would
oh.
imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense.
You, what are you doing?
You said go.
Nobody said make me stop, Goofy.
How was I supposed to know? It's Lamar Jackson.
And when you actually do, That may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. Flushed out right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track. For another yardage for a first down.
He's got this in the bag.
Should I get first?
I don't know. He's got this in the bag.
Jackson. Looking deep here for Flowers.
I just said I'm going to get first, didn't I? Didn't I just say I'm going to get first? Didn't I?
He overshot it. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's going right, there's an